I'm out on the back of my property today and we're working on our spring-summer garden. I do apologize for the noise, but we are up against a big road here. But anyways, so what we're doing is we're working on the ground, and I wanted to show you some of the things that we do. And as you've seen, this little rototiller cut through this like butter. It just sliced right through it. The ground is so soft. And we've been working this land right here for quite a couple years now, so it makes it easy for the rototiller. But Earthwise has made such a great product. It's an Earthwise Tiller cultivator. And I came about this after my heart attack. 2 weeks later, I was doing a project, and my wife says, "You can't dig up everything with a shovel, you're gonna kill yourself." And so I was at a rummage sale and this fellow was selling it. So I picked up this rototiller right here for $30. What a deal. Earthwise, this is a great product, easy to use, it's fun. I think anybody could, find use for this in their yard to make life easier like I did. So anyway, so what else we do is in Florida, if you pick up the dirt, it's sandy. When you get down below, like as you see here, where we've rototilled, it's more dirt. It's more mulch, stuff that we've put in it over the years. But because we get heavy rains, because of the weather, we have very poor soil here. So every time that we get ready to do a garden, we have to put some things in it to enrich the soil to make it better. So a couple products we use here is the Earth Grow cow manure and compost. So we put this in the garden. We use several bags of this. Then what we do from there is, as we dump this out, rototill it in. We also use the product below me, which is the Lambert peat moss, Canadian peat moss. This stuff is great, love it. One of the important things about both of these is that sometimes when you're buying stuff at the store, if you read the little label, which you should always read the label, it says below sometimes they can contain weed seeds. What I like about these is I've used these for years, and I don't believe that I've really gotten any weeds out of any of it. So that's great for me because I don't like weeds in my garden. What you see here, we just took out the winter garden yesterday. There's hardly any weeds here. It's a chemically free garden. I don't use pesticides. I don't spray for weeds. Barely even have to pull weeds. So it's great. I do practice soil solarization. So that means I cover this with plastic in the middle of the summer at the hottest temperatures to kill off weeds, to kill off the seeds, any germination that might be happening. And that works out great for me. I like doing that. So the other product that I use is called Espoma, and this is an organic herb and vegetable food. So when we're putting down the peat moss, we're putting down the cow manure, and then we come over top with the garden tone here. Then at that point in time, we rototill everything in really good. Now what we're going to do is, after I get this all rototilled up, we'll show you what it looks like, and then we're going to sit down and we're going to show you some of the plants that we're getting ready to put in. In the summertime, you can put in tomatoes, green peppers, red peppers, jalapenos, Anaheim chilies. We like to put in eggplant. So we can grow all of that in here, and it will grow super. We will get tons of vegetables. We just love it. So anyways, when I come back, I'm gonna sit down and show you what we're putting in. Thank you, and stay tuned. Hey, this is Tom in the background. So we just got done rototilling and adding in our soil, our peat moss, and our compost. So over here, I just wanted to show you what we have here. Is we have some dill and parsley. We have spearmint, mint. We have bee balm. We have some red beets coming up, rosemary, lavender, basil. We have some little tomatoes that are coming up just from seed from last year. We have onions, And just look how nice that dirt looks. I mean, that dirt looks great. Rototiller cut right through it. It was no big deal. Over here we have one lone jalapeno pepper plant that made it from last year. So this one's going to be big by the end of this summer. And so I think it's looking pretty good. I'm going to smooth it out now, and we're going to get ready to put the plants in. But like I said, I'll be back to show you what we're putting in. Hey, good morning. It's Tom with Buzz to Be, and I am on day 2. We went out yesterday and we bought just a bunch of different plants for the garden. I just wanted to show you a few of them, some of our favorites that we really like. So these are some great tomatoes. This is the Early Girl hybrid tomato. This is going to be ready to go in about 50 days. Some important things to look at when you're at the store buying your plants, whether it's plants for your flower garden or plants for your vegetable garden, is that you want to make sure that when you're looking at the plant, you don't see pests. Because if you bring home pests, then what's going to happen is it's going to infect the rest of your garden. Secondly, I like to look them over, make sure I don't see any kind of molds or funguses, anything else that might be able to affect my garden. Is it dry down here in the dirt, or does it seem like it's been overwatered, underwatered? I like to look at all those types of things. So anyways, so these are the one of the tomato plants that we bought. Now over on this one here, we bought, these are some husky cherries, cherry tomatoes. And these are really nice. Look at how strong this stem is already. These are going to go great in the garden. These are going to have some really nice cherry tomatoes. All right, now this one's a little bit different. It kind of looks like this guy here. Leaves are a little bit different, but this one here is going to be a beefsteak tomato. So this is going to get big. It's going to have nice big tomatoes. So we like 2-3 different types of tomatoes in the garden. The next thing I'm going to show you here is eggplant. So eggplant does really well. Eggplant for us seems to get about 4, maybe 5 feet tall. Last year we had about 40-45 eggplants that we gave to friends, family if we didn't eat them. So those are really good. Now, let me show you some of my other favorites that we picked up. Now these guys are all the peppers. So in here we have one of my favorites, red bell peppers. I love red bell peppers. These are going to be great. And then let me see what we have here, because this one really has a better mixer. This is a sweet pepper. Nice sweet peppers. I love like jalapenos, chilies, Anaheims. Let me see what these ones are. All right, so this is the green pepper. So we have green pepper, red pepper, sweet peppers, and also, see, we had, good old jalapeno plant. Like some jalapenos. Jalapeno poppers are always good. And this is one of the Anaheim red, hot peppers. So these are really good as well. So anyway, so today what we're going to do is we're going to work on putting all these plants into the garden, and probably pick up a few more, some different stuff. And anyways, so at the end of this video, if you like what we're doing, if you think this is pretty good content, please subscribe, ring the bell, and hit all so that you see all of our videos. I'll be doing part 2 of the garden once it's all in, and we have our new rain barrel. So we're going to put our new rain barrel out there, and we're going to hook up some hose to it so it is constantly providing a little bit of water to the garden. So anyways, so tune in for the next video, and you're going to get a chance to see what the finished product looks like. and also where we put the rain barrel. So thank you so much. I hope you're having a buzz to be day. Be your best, and thank you for watching the video.